Startup Trap, Episode 2. Your network is net worth. I don't think that is true. Network is really worth it, but sometimes you need to focus on more fundamental things, especially early stage startup founder. When you do a startup, many people want to bring you to like a startup events, gatherings, and like a conferences or something. I know I've done that so many times, and I even did give so many speeches in front of people, and I felt like I became some important and special entitled person, and I felt like I'm doing something valuable and something worth doing. But it turns out that I wasn't really doing startup. I was just a storyteller. I wasn't actual startup founder. I always like to quote Y Combinators. They say that you only have two things to do at your early stage in startup. Firstly, talk to your users. And second one is develop your product or service. And there was a founder who get funded by Y Combinator, and he wasn't Korean. So one of Y Combinator partner was going to travel to South Korea, and he figured he could give some hints, but the partner was like, you shouldn't help me because you are not ought to do other than two things: talk to users and develop your product. Yeah, that's how strict they are with these principles. And I totally agree with that. You must have heard of monk mode. So I won't say that networking is not worth at all, but at your early stage of startup, you should be in monk mode, and only your network should relating to like your customers. Just focus on to figure out what kind of problems your customers, your clients are suffering from, and there could be many problems, and you should gauge which problem is more solvable, and by doing so you can make profit out of that. So the purpose of your networking should be figuring out your customer's problem and how to solve that. So before you get to product market fit, your network should focus on that.